Welcome, everyone, to Billionaire Wealth, the channel where we pull back the velvet ropes and step into the extravagant lives of the world's richest heirs. Today, we're embarking on an extraordinary 20-minute journey. Yes, a full 20 minutes inside the billionaire life of Donald Trump's youngest son, Barron Trump. Born on March 20th, 2006 to Donald and Melania Trump, Barron is the final chapter in a family saga built on a fortune estimated at $6.2 billion by Forbes in early 2025, with some whispers pushing that figure to $20 billion or even $50 billion when factoring in his father's bold crypto ventures like the Trump coin. At 19 years old today, Barron's life has been a blend of unparalleled privilege and careful grooming for a future atop this gilded empire. But we're not starting at the present. We're going back to 2022 when he was 16, a pivotal age where his billionaire upbringing began to take shape, and then tracing his evolution to now. From the opulent heights of Trump Tower to the sun-soaked sprawl of Mar-a-Lago, this is a tale of luxury, legacy, and the making of a young mogul. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's dive into the billionaire world of Barron Trump, starting with his early years and that transformative age of 16. The luxurious life of Barron Trump. Born on March 20th, 2006 in the heart of New York City, Barron Trump's life has been nothing short of a modern fairy tale. As the youngest child of former U.S. President Donald Trump and former First Lady Melania Trump, Barron grew up in a world of unparalleled luxury and privilege. Unlike his half-siblings who ranged in age from 13 to 28 years older than him, Barron was effectively raised as an only child, enjoying the full attention of his parents and basking in an upbringing tailored for a young prince. Barron's early years were spent in Trump Tower, the legendary skyscraper on Fifth Avenue that exudes opulence from every marble-clad corner. Unlike most children, whose bedrooms are confined to a single space, Barron had an entire floor to himself. Imagine having a personal playground high above the bustling streets of Manhattan, decorated with gold accents, crystal chandeliers, and custom-designed furniture fit for royalty. His nursery was styled in the grandeur of Louis XIV, featuring intricate designs and plush furnishings that set the tone for the extravagant lifestyle he was destined to lead. Melania Trump, a devoted mother, ensured that Barron's early years were marked by both luxury and meticulous care. She personally curated his environment, even down to his skincare routine. Yes, even as a young child, Barron experienced the finest in self-care. His mother applied caviar-infused moisturizer from her own luxury skincare line on him every night. While most children his age played with simple toys, Barron was pampered with high-end skincare treatments that most adults could only dream of. Beyond Trump Tower, Barron's playground extended to the family's sprawling estates. His childhood vacations were spent at the exclusive Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida, often referred to as the Winter White House. This 128-room estate features a private beach, swimming pools, and a championship-level golf course, all of which Barron had at his disposal. There, he and his father bonded over rounds of golf, gourmet meals, and exclusive events attended by high-profile guests from around the world. In addition to Mar-a-Lago, Barron's access to luxury properties included the Trump family's Bedminster estate in New Jersey. This 30-acre sanctuary, worth an estimated $19 million, boasts a private golf course, a vast mansion, and a swimming pool, another opulent retreat where Barron could escape from public attention. While many children receive a small allowance for completing chores, Barron's financial situation is in a league of its own. With an estimated personal fortune of $60 million as of 2024, Barron enjoys a level of wealth that few will ever experience. Thanks to his family's vast empire and strategic investments, his financial future is well secured without him ever having to lift a finger. His trust fund alone is packed with prime real estate holdings and a diversified portfolio of stocks from companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Meta, Tesla, and J.P. Morgan Chase. With 25% of his trust fund invested in these tech giants and blue-chip stocks, his wealth is poised to grow exponentially. Barron Trump's exposure to the media began almost as soon as he was born. At just 2 months old, he made his television debut on The Oprah Winfrey Show, where his parents proudly introduced him to the world. During the interview, Donald Trump beamed with pride as he discussed the joy of having another child later in life, while Melania described Donald as a devoted father who spent time with Barron every morning, watching television and reading newspapers together. Even as an infant, Barron commanded attention, a glimpse into the life he was bound to lead in the public eye. One of the most extravagant gifts he received as a newborn was a golden baby carriage, a present from talk show host Ellen DeGeneres. This lavish pram, reminiscent of those used by European royalty, symbolized the grandeur of Barron's early years. While most children had standard strollers, Barron was literally pushed through life in a carriage made of gold, a testament to the level of luxury that defined his world. Barron's life continues to be a spectacle of affluence, exclusivity, and influence. His adolescence has been shaped by some of the finest experiences money can buy, from high-profile events to access to the world's elite circles. With the Trump family's vast empire at his disposal and a net worth that continues to grow, Barron Trump remains one of the most privileged individuals of his generation. Whether he follows in his father's business footsteps or carves out his own path, one thing is certain: his life will always be defined by wealth, prestige, and limitless possibilities. Early life and education. Born into one of the most influential families in the world, Barron Trump has spent his life surrounded by wealth, prestige, and intense public scrutiny. From an early age, his mother, Melania Trump, took a deeply involved role in shaping his education and upbringing. Unlike many high-profile figures who delegate childcare responsibilities to nannies and tutors, Melania was determined to be a hands-on mother. She frequently emphasized that raising Barron was her top priority, ensuring he received the best possible start in life. Melania personally oversaw his early education, opting to homeschool him before he entered formal schooling. This approach allowed her to instill in him not only a strong academic foundation, but also a deep appreciation for his European heritage. She taught him multiple languages, including Slovenian, her native tongue, Czech, and French. Barron reportedly became fluent in Slovenian thanks to regular interactions with his maternal grandparents, Viktor and Amalia Knovs, who played a significant role in his early years. In addition to mastering languages, he was exposed to Slovenian culture through traditional foods lovingly prepared by his grandmother. As he grew older, Barron transitioned to formal education at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School, an elite institution on Manhattan's Upper West Side. Known for its rigorous academic curriculum and emphasis on creativity, the school attracted children from some of the most affluent families in New York. During his final year there, Barron even organized a memorable field trip for his classmates to Washington, D.C., giving them a rare insider's view of the nation's capital, a privilege few students could dream of. When Donald Trump was elected president in 2016, the entire Trump family was thrust further into the global spotlight. However, unlike previous first families, Barron and Melania did not immediately relocate to the White House. Instead, they chose to remain at Trump Tower in New York for the first 5 months of the presidency, so Barron could complete his school year without disruption. This decision highlighted Melania's deep commitment to providing her son with a sense of stability amid their ever-changing circumstances. On June 11, 2017, Barron officially moved into the White House, becoming the first presidential son to live there since John F. Kennedy Jr. in the early 1960s. The transition from the opulent penthouse at Trump Tower to the historic grandeur of the White House was a monumental shift, but Barron adapted seamlessly. One of the most talked-about aspects of his new home was his custom-designed bedroom. Unlike previous first children who inherited traditional spaces, Barron's room was completely tailored to his personal tastes. It featured a sleek, modern aesthetic with state-of-the-art technology, high-end gaming systems, and luxurious furniture. His room served as both a sanctuary and an escape from the intense media attention surrounding his family. Beyond his private quarters, Barron had access to a wealth of White House amenities that made his life extraordinarily unique. One of his favorite spots was the private home theater, where he could watch the latest movies in an exclusive setting with top-tier sound and visuals. The White House swimming pool also provided a space for relaxation, offering him a chance to unwind from his busy life. He frequently spent time there with friends, enjoying the same leisurely perks that past first children had relished. Another standout feature was the White House Bowling Alley, a hidden gem located in the basement. This unique facility became a favorite hangout for Barron and his close circle, offering a rare opportunity for him to engage in lighthearted fun despite the pressures of being a presidential child. While Barron enjoyed an unparalleled level of luxury and privilege, his parents, especially Melania, were dedicated to ensuring he had as normal a childhood as possible. She was fiercely protective, shielding him from unnecessary public exposure and media scrutiny. She crafted a balanced routine for him that prioritized academics, recreation, and family time, ensuring that he wasn't overwhelmed by the responsibilities that came with being the president's son. Security was, of course, a major aspect of his life. As the child of a sitting U.S. president, Barron was constantly accompanied by Secret Service agents who ensured his safety at all times. This protection extended beyond the White House, following him to school, on outings, and even casual hangouts with friends. Interestingly, Barron continued to receive Secret Service protection even after his father left office in 2021, thanks to federal law, which guarantees such security for presidential children until the age of 16. After leaving the White House, Barron's education remained a top priority for the Trump family. In 2021, he enrolled at Oxbridge Academy in Florida, a prestigious private school with an annual tuition of $38,000. The school boasted a remarkable 100% college acceptance rate, with many graduates attending top-tier universities. Given Barron's access to unparalleled resources, a bright academic future seemed all but guaranteed. As he recently completed high school, speculation about his next steps has grown. Will he follow in his father's footsteps in the business world? Or perhaps pursue a career in politics, law, or even something entirely unexpected? Whatever the case, one thing is certain: Barron Trump's life will continue to be a subject of intrigue and fascination for years to come. Barron Trump's fashion and public perception. Moving beyond the grandeur of prestigious schools and luxurious estates, Barron Trump's presence in the public eye is as much about style as it is about status. With an innate sense of fashion, Barron has become a figure of sartorial fascination, often making headlines for his impeccable wardrobe choices. It's no surprise given that his mother, former First Lady Melania Trump, is a former supermodel with an acute eye for aesthetics. Under her influence, Barron has embraced a refined and polished approach to fashion that sets him apart from his peers. Barron's journey into the world of high fashion began at a young age. One of his earliest and most memorable public appearances was during his father's presidential inauguration in January 2017. At just 10 years old, Barron made an impression in a sharp navy blue suit paired with a crisp white button-down shirt and a navy silk tie. His neatly styled hair and composed demeanor projected an air of sophistication well beyond his years, foreshadowing his future as a style icon. Throughout Donald Trump's presidency, Barron was frequently seen at official events, always impeccably dressed in tailored suits and classic attire that reflected his family's affluence. Whether attending state dinners or accompanying his parents on global trips, he consistently exuded elegance. His preference for high-end, timeless pieces, such as structured blazers, premium dress shoes, and tailored trousers, cemented his reputation as a young man with a mature and cultivated sense of fashion. One of Barron's most notable ensembles was the $10,000 black suit he wore to the White House State Dinner in honor of French President Emmanuel Macron in 2018. His wardrobe has been a carefully curated mix of high-end and classic brands, often featuring designers like Ralph Lauren, Brooks Brothers, and Brioni. While his formal wear commands attention, Barron's casual outfits also maintain an element of exclusivity. During vacations and relaxed outings, Barron is often spotted in effortlessly stylish ensembles. A standout moment was during a 2019 family vacation when he stepped off Air Force One wearing khaki pants, a white polo shirt, a vibrant red bomber jacket, and beige New Balance sneakers. The striking contrast between his bold outerwear and his family's more neutral tones suggested a willingness to experiment with fashion while maintaining an understated elegance. Beyond clothing, Barron's taste in accessories further highlights his affinity for luxury. He has been seen wearing some of the most prestigious timepieces in the world, including a Rolex Submariner, valued at over $10,000. He has also been spotted with an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, a sleek and sporty watch that can cost upwards of $20,000, and a Patek Philippe Nautilus, which starts at an eye-watering $30,000. These choices reflect not only his wealth, but also his appreciation for fine craftsmanship and exclusivity. Barron's presence at high-profile events continues to draw fascination. One of his most talked-about appearances was during Easter 2024 at the Mar-a-Lago Club, his father's opulent Florida resort. Standing tall, towering over many in the room, he commanded attention with his striking resemblance to Donald Trump. Dressed in a perfectly tailored black suit with a yellow tie, Barron once again displayed his effortless elegance, proving that his fashion choices remain consistently polished. Mar-a-Lago, with its lavish interiors and elite guest list, served as the perfect backdrop for the occasion. Videos and photos from the event showcased Barron engaging with high-profile guests seated alongside his mother Melania and waiting for the meal to be served, while his father mingled with attendees. As he has matured, Barron's composed and dignified presence at such gatherings has only heightened public intrigue. Beyond fashion, Barron has a deep passion for soccer. A dedicated fan of Arsenal Football Club, he was once photographed wearing an Arsenal jersey in the White House garden. His love for the sport extends beyond fandom. He has played for DC United's Under-12 team and the Arlington Soccer Association's Under-14 team. Donald Trump, always a proud father, has been known to promote Barron's soccer ambitions, even mentioning him in discussions with FIFA's president. Over the years, Barron has received unique opportunities, including meeting soccer legends like Wayne Rooney and receiving FIFA World Cup memorabilia from Russian President Vladimir Putin. These moments underscore the privileges that come with being a Trump, where even personal interests are met with grand gestures and international attention. Barron's transition into adulthood has been a significant moment in the public sphere. Turning 18 in March 2024 marked a shift in how he is perceived, no longer just the youngest Trump child, but a young man carving his own identity. A former NBC executive even suggested that Barron was now fair game for public scrutiny, a statement that sparked debate about the ethics of critiquing presidential children once they reach adulthood. His recent political engagement has also fueled speculation about his future. Appointed as a Florida delegate to the Republican National Convention, Barron's potential role in politics became a topic of discussion. However, in a surprising move, he later declined the position due to prior commitments just before his graduation from Oxbridge Academy in West Palm Beach, Florida. This decision left many wondering whether he will ultimately follow in his father's footsteps or forge a different path. As Barron steps into adulthood, his life of privilege remains as prominent as ever. From his designer wardrobe to lavish estates, he embodies the wealth and status of the Trump family. However, this luxury comes with intensified public scrutiny now that he is an adult navigating a world where expectations and opinions about him are shifting. From a 16-year-old at Mar-a-Lago to a 19-year-old shaping his destiny, Barron Trump's billionaire life is a saga of privilege and potential. What do you think of Barron Trump and his high-profile lifestyle? What's your prediction? Will he outshine his siblings? Comment below, subscribe to Billionaire Wealth, and for more intriguing content, click on one of the videos currently displayed on your screen.